Alam nyo ba na merong mga sunscreen might actually be making your skin darker instead of protecting it? Yan ang mga chemical sunscreen. And that's the reason why they're not always the best choice. And why I personally prefer tinted mineral sunscreen, especially for clients with pigmentation or sensitive skin and acne-prone skin. So, pag-aralan nga natin, ano ba itong chemical sunscreen? Chemical sunscreen use ingredients like yung mga avobenzone, oxybenzone, octyscrylene, homosalate, and octinoxate. So, their job is to absorb UV rays and convert them into heat before releasing that heat away from the skin. So, ang issue kasi dito is that this process can create heat and free radicals on the skin surface. So, if you are already dealing with melasma, dark spots, or easily irritated skin, that heat and inflammation can actually trigger more pigmentation instead of preventing it. So, when the skin is exposed to the heat, irritation, the melanocytes that the cells create, yung pigments na nagke-create ng ating color, becomes more active. So even though the sunscreen is there to protect you, the heat response can lead to more darkening, uneven skin tone, or discoloration. It's not that the sunscreen is actually staining your skin. It's the inflammatory response causing post-inflammatory pigmentation. And if you have acne-prone or rosacea-prone skin, that reaction can also make breakouts or redness worse. So, chemical sunscreen naman, it isn't really inherently bad. It was created because kasi nga lightweight to, it blends easily and doesn't leave a white cast. And it makes it easy to wear under makeup. However, yung mga newer research, it shows that some chemical filters can be absorbed into the bloodstream and may potentially disrupt hormones and can even contribute to coral reef damage, which is why certain sunscreens are actually banned na in places like yung Hawaii. So while chemical sunscreen can be convenient, it's not always the best options, especially sa mga long-term daily use, especially if you're trying to manage pigmentation or maintain skin barrier health. And this is where tinted mineral sunscreen comes in. Because yung mga mineral sunscreen, they use zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which act as a physical blockers. They reflect UV rays instead of converting them into heat. And the tinted versions contain iron oxides. Yan ang pinakagusto ko kasi these protect against visible light, including the blue light from your phone, computer, and indoor lighting. Yung mga visible light, it is the major trigger ng melasma and pigmentation, and sometimes even more than the UV rays. So, with tinted mineral sunscreen, you get true broad spectrum protection. Yan yung mga UVA, UVB, and visible light. Without the heat reaction, without irritation, and with the added benefit of the light, natural coverage that evens out the skin tone. So yon. So chemical sunscreen, it became popular mainly because earlier mineral sunscreens left a heavy white cast. But modern tinted mineral formulas are much more elegant. They are now smooth, blendable, and comfortable, giving us the best of both worlds, protection and cosmetic beauty. So if you are struggling with melasma, dark spots, acne scars, or sensitivity, I highly recommend switching to a tinted mineral sunscreen. It's gentler, safer for daily use, and supports a more even and glowing complexion over time. Yun lang!